Hi everyone. Good morning and good evening to every one of you. So, guys, as you all know, we are conducting these SAP Ariba sessions every month usually. So we are into this one training since 2010 onwards. Okay, prominently for SAP Ariba, we are doing the training since 2017 onwards. Okay, we have already trained approximately 6,000 over professionals in SAP Ariba. Okay, we have a very strong kind of contents. We are covering all the contents of upstream, downstream integration, and also guided buying. Apart from that one, nobody covers like commerce automation, SSC, supply chain collaboration, everything, and SLP also. We are covering everything in detail. So in short, I can say this training is not just in kind of overview kind of training. It's going to be a complete end-to-end training. Okay, each and every topic we are covering in detail. Okay, we are not leaving any stones untouched over here. Okay, and we have Radhesham with us, who is a very experienced consultant. Okay, and is going to cover upstream majorly, and also commerce automation, supply chain collaboration, and SLP. Everything is going to cover, and we the rest of the things like downstream and uh, guided buying will be covered. Contracts will be covered by Akshay. Okay, who is an expert in that one as well. So we have two expertise who are covering different areas of SAP Ariba, which will give you a complete insight. So this is going to be a practical training, which like today's session is going to be kind of overview session, in which we are going to Radhesham is going to demonstrate you what exactly SAP Ariba, what are the benefits, and how it's going to be advantageous for client perspective, and also as a aspirant of SAP Ariba, how it's going to be helpful for your career uh, prospect as well. Okay, so initially what we are going to do is like all of you are going to be on mute. Okay, the rest of the demo session, if at all you are having any queries, please make a note of them. Later on, after finishing the demonstration, we are going to allow you to unmute yourself and you can ask any queries. Okay. So just to tell you about Radhesham, Radhesham is a solution architect, okay, who is having a very vast experience in procurement, and also in SAP Ariba, he's working more than 12, 13 years. So since the inception of SAP Ariba, he is working into SAP Ariba. Okay, he is a very knowledgeable consultant. He has done numerous implementation, rollout, and also support projects. So you can take his knowledge in a better way. Yeah. Thank you, Radhesham. Over to you. I'll be on mute.
Yeah, thank you, Eraj. I think people have facing some issue with the link. Uh, can Pallavi can check what issue they
Yes.
are facing.
Yes.
So till
Yes.
the time I'll start the sessions. Hi guys. So today we are already Eraj has said that we are here to discuss the feature of Ariba and everything about the what currently market how it is for Ariba and what are the modules which we are going to cover, and we are help you to understand what are those module and where you can also focus on which module so your career will start, and if you have some experience into any other module and you want to expand your knowledge into that area, so for that reason we also help you. But those who are new people, newcomers, and they want to understand what is Ariba and how it will be helpful for their career, so anytime you can ask any questions if you have any doubt, and if you have to say something before we start uh, part of understanding the different modules of Ariba. If you have any want to say something about the expectations from us, and so we can start our thing. So just to understand your requirement and your like what you expecting from us, so we will discuss that part, and I'll explain you in that area. Anyone else want to say something about the hello? uh Raj?
Hello.
Yeah,
This is Praveen. Uh, this is
yeah, bro.
Praveen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on Ariba support project since 3 years.
Okay.
Uh, I'm just especially looking for CAG part on Ariba.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking for from our institute.
Okay.
CAG.
So
Yeah.
Okay, CIG part basically you want to look into. So
Yeah,
currently on which project you are means what module you are supporting?
I'm working on downstream.
Okay, guided buying and
Yeah,
catalog management.
yeah,
Okay,
P2P. Whole P2P
it,
cycle is there with my support project.
okay, okay,
Requisitions, purchase orders, invoice. So
okay,
that
okay,
interfaces with other many ERPs.
okay, okay. So multi ERP actually you
Yeah.
have configurations and the middleware is CIG, and you want to understand more into CIG part. Okay,
Presently, we are not using CIG. We are using ITK.
okay, older one ITK now that.
Yeah.
Now, I hope you know that ITK, the support from SAP has not that much, and
Yeah.
nowadays people are moving on CIG part, and that is good time to understand what CIG concept and all these things. So we will help you to understand what is the CIG and all these things. Along with that, not
Uh,
only part of CIG, because CIG has like all other module like for SLP sourcing, we will use the middleware as a CIG. So here we will discuss on 2 3 module like SLP. We will explain how to integrate SLP through CIG. Then we will discuss the commerce automation, supply chain collaboration. So at least two three modules we will discuss here, because people will understand what is the concept of the CIG and how integration will work. And if you got opportunity to work on or to understand at least on 2 modules, so you will understand the concept of CIG. So what configurations we have to do, how it will be, where we are going to do that. See, these are the like currently in market CIG has in boom. Like there is lot of opportunity, and you have to if you are entering right now into integration project or any module of Ariba like SLP, commerce automation, supply chain, P2P guided by. So these modules are very people. There a lot of people. Lot of organizations struggling for the people, right people. So this is the opportunity where you can learn these things, and you can express your a career into that area. So basically we will start from the scratch. What is the CIG, what are the basic requirements, what are the hardware requirements, everything we are going to cover here. So along with that, what modules we are going to help you. So we are helping you into not only the middleware. So there is not like so we are taking all the sessions like for upstreams also, downstream also. So to understand better, we will help you to like so an upstream, there are sourcing module, there
yeah.
are SLP module, so there are contract module. So these are the three main module on upstream. So we are going to conduct all 3 modules. So
Oh,
SLP will help you to because nowadays if you see, most of the people, most of the organization has or they know how to use the sourcing and all these things, and integration will be there already in place. But if you have to find the opportunity for integration projects, so you have opportunity here in SLP. So that's why we will more focus on to this SLP. If you go and search in Naukri, lot of people will asking you do you have any at least one integration project for any module. So if you say that I have experience into SLP, so they will pick you early, because currently market lot of integration projects going for SLP, then for supply chain collaboration, then for commerce automation, and your P2P. Right now you have already working. So now P2P is very older module actually, I can say. But like you already working on ITK, so you know you have idea that ITK is in such a way where we have to implement lot of customization and all these things. But in CIG there is a flawless integration. So to migrate those things, we will help you how to understand what are the migration steps. So I have the documents we will share with you, because we will explain you integration, we will explain you commerce automation, supply chain. Application specific configuration will be same. So just you have to understand what is the concept of CIJ, what steps we have to follow. So we will help you in that area also. Anyone else you want to say something about what is your expectations from this course, or what you want to focus on, any area that you want to be expertise like Praveen said he want to expertise into CIGC. His agenda is that he want to get more knowledge on that area. So anyone else you want to share your thought?
thank you,
Yeah.
Radhakrishnan. Yeah.
Yeah, Radhisha, Radhisha.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else want to say something?
Hi, Radhasham. I'm Vaidehi here. Basically, I'm
Okay.
SAP SD consultant with
Okay.
with hands-on experience on the BRIM as well. Previously, I was working like almost like 12 plus years. I was working in the SAP platform. So
Okay.
ARIBA is very new to me. Previously, I was working in India, Singapore, and currently I'm in UK. I moved to UK, new to UK. So in UK, if you see, there is no BRIM. BRIM is mostly on the Europe side, on the Germany
Mhm.
side. In
Okay.
UK, if you say in London on other side of Europe, they mostly use Ariba, not the BRIM
Yeah.
module.
Correct.
So Ariba is very new to me. I'm eager to waiting to learn.
Okay.
So I have other concern here. So here in if you say like Ariba, uh,
Mhm.
Amish should be aware of more into MM. What is the key on
I'll
basic needs to be learned before learning Ariba?
see the MM knowledge. If you have, that is add on for your things, like that is a top of the cherry, we can say. But if you don't have knowledge about the MM, at least I can say you can learn basic procurement cycle, like what is the procurement, what is the purchase cycles are there, and how materials will be procured by any organization. Think in that way. So like from scratch, like if any buyer wants to buy something for organizations, so from that way we have to think, like if you are a fresher for entire procurement things, so I can say you can learn about the purchase, what is purchase, what are the PO, what is the PR. So you'll understand more into that. Don't go for the MM directly, because MM has different things. Though it is a material management, though it is related with the purchase, but your basic understanding about the PR, purchase request, PO, once you understand that, and then you will move into the these things, like we will help you to understand from the scratch only. Not only that we are here to explain you about the Ariba, but if the people like you, those who want to switch their career into Ariba and they are new into Ariba, so that is our duty to help you to understand what is the procurement cycle, how the things are going to be here. But some people are might be 10 plus years of experience into procurement, they don't want to waste their time here. So basically what we will help you, we will give you some documents to read, or we will help you to understand the procurement cycle, and we will take a different one to one call to understand you for a half an hour, we can say. So those people want, so that kind of we can give you the we can set your mindset for the learning Ariba and procurement things, so that we can help you. So here Ariba, like it is a e-procurement tool actually. So starting from your PR creation, not only for the PR creation, starting from forecast collaboration, like you have to build up a factory in next 2 years. So your forecast will be start here. So that module, which module will help you to start from that scratch? So SAP have launched new module that is called supply chain collaboration. Under this you will start from your forecast collaboration, then your quality collaboration, your PO collaboration, your inventory management, everything will be there under this one roof. This module is very vast. If you go into this module, you will at least you have to know about one part of that module. There is a core feature, there is three four core feature, and there is add-on, three different add-on. So at least you can learn one core feature. Once you learn that, whenever you will be the part of that supply chain collaboration project or commerce automation project, you will be the more experienced person in that project, because you know what things I have to configure here. So that kind of help we will give you. So basically here if you see at left side, we have Ariba's upstream module, these are downstream modules, and this is like network. Actually we will call this a network configuration. This is a procurement related, this is upstream related, so this is sourcing related activity. So if you see sourcing, under sourcing we will help you to understand what is sourcing module, how to buy a product for organization, how to float a requirement into market, how we will add the suppliers, and how we will invite suppliers for RFP, means quotation collection. Then we will do the negotiation on that part, we will do our comparison, we will do negotiation, then we will do the awarding. Awarding means we will help we will send that quotation for the PO creation. So PO, once that PO has been created, this sourcing module will be start from sourcing request means whenever you have any request to buy a product from your organization, you are a buyer and you have requirement that someone says, we want to buy 10 laptop for this department, so that is requirement. So you'll collect the specification from that department, what configuration you require for that laptop, what quantity, on which date, so delivery date, everything we will collect. Then you will float the inquiry within the suppliers where you have the suppliers for that particular IT category. So on that basis suppliers will provide you pricing. So everything we will do here under this sourcing module. So negotiation also will be here. There is a lot of 48 types of auction now. Japanese also auctions they have introduced. So we will do the strategy here, strategy analysis, how to create a RFP, what formula we have to create, how to add the content in that, how to add the suppliers, how we will reach to that supplier. And even we have Ariba discovery where the network suppliers more than Ariba have I remember that last time they said 40 lakhs of custom, more than 40 lakhs customers suppliers they have onboarded. More than that, I'm saying very few numbers. 40 lakhs is like last year number. Now that is even increased. So you can also you can also outreach the suppliers from the Ariba discovery. So these kind of facility you will get from this sourcing. You will understand basic purchase from this sourcing module to PO creation. So PO creation, everything will be in ECC, but the sourcing module will be integrated with your backend ERP. So you will create a RFP, RFI auction, and then you will award that, and automatically with the integration with the CIG integration, the PO will be created in your backend ERP in S4 or your backend ERP, that is ECC. So we will help you to understand from this module is called sourcing. It will start from the purchase request to PO. So that is called P2O, procure to order actually. Once you learn this module, this is a template based approach where we have some templates. We have to modify that template. We will help you to understand how to create template, how to understand the concept of template, what how to add the line items, formula creation, content creation, your how to hide some questions from suppliers, dependency on any questions. So these approval flows we will help you, condition approval flow will help you. And these are not only with this module, but if you learn these things, like once you understand the template concept, you will it is 50% of job it will be covered from these two module, like SLP also a template based approach, contract also a template based approach. So you will understand how to add the line item, how to add the questions, how to add the sections, these things, how to create a condition, how to set the approval flows. So if you focus on this module, you will learn template creation. This concept of template creation will be help you, and that is an important one in Ariba sourcing. Why Ariba sourcing people are using, why asking organization they are asking the this sourcing module? Because lot many organizations facing from their PR, they are sending manually in traditional way. What we'll do, we'll send an email to a supplier, give this quotation for this material, and we will forgot that email. 50 days later someone has sending the quotation, and we have to compile that all the documents from all the emails, and then we have to prepare a comparison sheet, and then we have to go to our manager, take the approval for further negotiation. Then we are calling one and one each suppliers one by one, and then we are going to negotiate. So it will take a lead, that the lead time for that it is more than 3 months, or more than 6 months sometimes, for lot many organizations facing the lead time. So reduce that. We have, as a consultant, our job to reduce that lead time, not only focusing on the saving or cost cutting and everything. We are also have focusing on the lead time, because our product, that is a we have to product in within the right time. So that we are focusing on that part. So that's why the sourcing module will be introduced there. So where we will invite all the suppliers, like you have 10 suppliers, within one click you will invite 10 suppliers. Within one click you will do the comparison for that 10 suppliers. Within one click you will do the negotiation with the suppliers. So that kind of feasibility, that kind of features we have in this sourcing model. That's why Ariba has introduced the sourcing model. So pain of that lead time will be reduced. It it might be you'll say that like earlier it is 7 days, 8 days. Some material will be that kind of feasibility where within day you'll do the quotation collection comparison and same day you are doing auction. So that kind of quotation also or that kind of negotiation also will do on this sourcing module. So we as a consultant we are more focused on the lead times, delivery date, that material should be reached on time. You will get the all the visibility for that particular material will be here. So the monitoring part will be easy, your compliance part will be easy. That so all these benefits you will get from the whenever you will anyone ask you what the why sourcing model we are taking, so these are the benefits of that sourcing model. Then we have SLP, supplier lifecycle performance. In this supplier lifecycle, we have we have supplier registration part, supplier qualification part, performance part. So down to here we have to judge we have to monitor their performance within year, how they have given the material, what is the quality for that, how they respond to your buyer, on what time they have delivered the material. So everything we are going to do the analysis on their part. Supplier registration, again that is a very critical job for a buyer, because we have to collect all the details from suppliers, and then uh, we have to add that supplier into system. And for that reason that is a painful, because every suppliers have different document sets, different things. So we have to ask them, send this pan card number, send this information, send that documents, and they will within one mail they will never send you that document. So here in SLP you will get all the documents. You have to prepare a questionnaire, you have to send that questionnaire to supplier will add that information within that questionnaire. So you'll get the information within one template, within one form. You will get all the details, all the documents attached. So your pain area will be reduced there again. So it will help you to register the suppliers. You no need to follow up with the supplier for any documents. If that is missing, you have one click, you can ask that question to suppliers, you can add this information I want from your side. So he'll send you that information. So this is SLP will help you. Again, qualification. Why qualification? Because a supplier might work for different commodities, multiple commodities. We will do the qualification for that. So we will ask them the questions. Based on that questions, we will analysis the supplier is qualified for this category or not. Then preferred for that category. He is delivering 10 category, but he is preferred for me for only one category, because he is delivering best quality material for that one category. So I'll do that supplier, I will make that supplier for India, he is preferred for this category. So that kind of preference we can give the supplier. So no, that settings we will do here. Perform at the end we will do the performance for that supplier. So SLP will help you in that area. Then we have contract management. So contract, like after sourcing, we will do the contracts. There is a clause where we have to be signed with the suppliers. We will create a clause library. We will do the negotiation with the clauses. So everything under this contract and Akshay will take this contract module, because he is expertise in that area. So I'll take these two modules, sourcing, SLP, commerce automation, supply chain collaboration, and CIG part I'll take. And he will take the contract management, catalog, and buying P2P related activity. So in contract again, I can say there is a template based approach. So your clauses will be negotiation task, everything will be under how to create that task, how to add the negotiation task, signature task, how to add the third party signature tool, how to create a clause library, what are the clauses, how to get the sections, what are the key features to create a contract, how that document will be prepared. So everything will be, we will help you to understand how to prepare these things. So our experience, what are we face, what are the issues we face during this uh, modules for sourcing, for any supplier registration part, or any auction, or any contract creation part. So even that we are going to share with you. So what the whenever you will be the part of any project, so you will at least understand how these things we have already discussed. So we have the support from our side, that we will help you to understand if you have facing some issues. And then we have supply chain collaboration, where your PO and further steps will be. Then you have commerce automation and catalog. I will go one by one, so you will understand. So
Okay. So here I have a small doubt here. So when you say P2O, P2O is of production order, sale order, or service order. What type of
no,
order is that?
so that is procure to order. That is a cycle. Means PR, purchase request to PO. O means order. Order means purchase order. So that is actually a cycle where your purchase order will purchase request will be generate. The intent will send you to the from the your buyer, team members. So you will float the inquiry for that. The suppliers will send the quotation. You'll do the comparison sheet. You will do the negotiation with them, and then you will finalize the order, because you want to place an order to particular suppliers. So that is called P2O, purchase to order.
Mm, okay. Yeah,
And
fine. Thank you.
from that, if you starting from purchase request to payment, so that is called P2P, procure to pay. Till the payment, whatever
Mm,
the cycle will come under that, so that entire high level cycle will be P2P, means purchase request to payment. So that is P2P. And this part, sourcing part, is like P2O, because we are doing purchase request to order only, not payment. We are just creating a PO. So that module is only for that features.
mm, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And we will explain all these things. So these are the like key features of sourcing module, where we have request for information and RFI management, RFX management, auction. I already told you that 48 types of auction, and nowadays they have introduced Japanese auction also. So reverse auction, forward auction for scrap selling. There is not only you're buying this material from supplier, but some part where your scrap also you are selling. So your old machinery is also you are selling. So that, for that reason, we have forward auction also. So we can do the bidding for that also. So reverse auction also will do. Total cost auction, Dutch auction, very interesting auction this one. If you learn this auction, you will never I don't think you will forgot this auction, Dutch auction, very interesting auction. Index based auction, what is the index based auction, how we will prepare that. Transformation bidding, bid console, how to monitor the bid, how to edit or delete the bid, how suppliers will responding, how will monitoring supplier responding to your RFP or not. You are going to like how to respond that suppliers query. Everything we will see how to help to suppliers, not only for suppliers, your team members also, because they are monitoring the auctions. We will creating the task, they are approving the task, reviewing the task. So everything we will create here will help you to create this auctions, will help you to create your RFI, RFPs. So these are some basic key features list for sourcing. Then we have SLP. In SLP, even I have already said you, like these this module is related with the supplier registration, supplier qualification, supplier preferred status, supplier performance. And so these are the main area where you can judge the suppliers. You will monitor the suppliers 360 profile. So you can qualify for multiple categories. You will do the do the registration part, not only because lot many organization facing the challenge to register a supplier. They have multiple suppliers, they have registered with the name of same name. But in SLP you will see there is a duplicate check. You will that is a key feature of the, you cannot register the duplicate suppliers. So how you will find out how we can set that duplicate, because the what is the unique things we have for that reason. So we will we will help you to understand how to set that duplicate check, how to monitor the 360 profile, how to do the performance for suppliers, what are the qualification status we can set for suppliers, master data management, uh, means user creations. So everything we will help you. So uh, so this is related with the SLP. And then we have like procurement related, so P2P related, PO creation, service order, order confirmation, ASN, catalog management. So this module will be conducted by Akshay. He will help you to understand how to create a catalog, how to add the master data for each and every company code related, purchase procurement related, your master data related, commodity related. So that will be the one features. Then how to create a carousels, how to create a catalog, what are the carousels and what are the landing pages, what are the line items, how to add that, how to like you will also learn to create different kind of catalogs. So he will help you to understand this module. And later on you will because p2p also, this is the downstream module. And from contract also we will create a means we'll go for the downstream also. So that modules also we have here. And uh, PO creation part will be from P2P, how to create a PO for that. And from catalog, how to add those things, non-PO item, PO items. So everything will be you'll get going to learn here for P2P and guided buying. For commerce automation and supply chain collaboration, this is the high level cycle where you will understand what are the ERP level configuration, what are the CIG level configuration, what are the ARIBA network, how it will be data will be flowing. Because purchase order will be created in your ERP, we will help you to understand to configure the purchase order, how we will send this purchase order to supplier, what are the CIG steps we have to follow, what are the ERP level configuration we have to follow, what are the basic thumb rule to configure the any integration module. So we will help you to configure this purchase order. Then under CIG, the network configuration also. So purchase order will be sent back to supplier through CIG, that is a middleware. Then supplier do the order confirmation. He will confirm the order. If you have created PO for 100 quantity, he will confirm that order, or either he will partially confirm. He can say, I have only 50 quantity I can deliver to you. Also he can do the cancellation of that PO. If he want to reject that PO, he can also do that. So this part will be covered under this order confirmation. So there is a again, if the suppliers want to change the delivery date, so he will ask that supplier buyer that I cannot deliver this material on so and so date, I want some extension. If we have set some tolerance level, we will allow them. If that material is delivering beyond that tolerance level, so there is a deviation. So how to set that deviation approval, again we have to approve that deviation. So under this network configuration, how we will going to set that deviation and all these things. And we are learning these things because that is a part of your integrations also. So under this order confirmation we will do. So once supplier has been confirmed that things, we will going to check under this purchase order. We have confirmation tab, so we will check the order confirmation, supplier has confirmed the order. Now what is the next step? So supplier will do the ASN for that advance ship notice. He will intimate you that I'm sending this material and so date, with the so and so packaging, with the so and so carrier information, what is the logistic partner. He will put the all the information in that ASN. He will attach the document about your consignment, and he will send you that in advance ship notice. Advance ship notice nothing but he will inform you in advance that material is reaching to your warehouse on so and so date. So buyer and the warehouse team know that my material has been reaching on this date, and with the this kind of packaging, this is the pallet, this is the boxes, corrugated boxes, this is the quantity of that boxes, this is the batch of that so batch information, when that product has been that manufacturing date, what is the expiry for that, everything we are going to capture under this. So we will so once that advance ship notice has been sent in ERP, it will create a inbound delivery. Why inbound delivery? So inbound delivery will be help you to create a GRN. So receiving, when you doing the receiving for the particular material, inbound delivery will be you have to create an inbound delivery. So here automatically once the advance ship notice has been sent back to you, so it will create an inbound delivery. Once the material will be reached to your location, it will help you to create a GRN. So here that part is not mentioned. The receiving actually we can say. And after the receiving, you will able to, supplier will be able to create a invoice. So invoice, so he will create, if the material has 100 quantity order confirm 50 quantity, and he has sent the material for 50 quantity, we received 50 quantity, then he only able to raise a invoice for 50 quantity. So that three-way matching, I can maybe Praveen will relate through two-way matching, three-way matching. So here we don't need to do anything, we don't want to add the conditions for the two-way matching and three-way matching. Here it is already there, everything will be in backend automatically, there is no need to put the conditions separately, no need to add some like two-way matching scenarios and all these things. So here everything will be in backend. So system will automatically understand this PO has been created for 100 quantity but receiving only for 50 quantity. So invoice, supplier cannot create invoice more than 50 quantity, so system will not allow him to create invoice for more than 50 quantity. So that kind of feasibility we will do the settings for that. We will have one click options on transitions rules, so that we will do here. So we will help you to understand what are the transitions rule for that, what are the default transitions rule, what are the group level, supplier group level, what are the country based invoicing rule. So everything we will explain you under this supply chain collaboration as well as the commerce automation, and what are the configurations required for invoicing and all these things. Then we will send a payment remittance. So we will send, once the payment will be done, we will sending the information about the payment, what payments on which date from which bank, what is the amount for that. So everything we are sending here. So that is a payment status. So this is commerce automation and supply chain. Under that we have service entry sheet also, and there is like return collaboration, return PO, credit debit memo, how to make a debit note, how to make a credit note. So everything we have under this supply chain collaboration and commerce automation. And this CIG will help you to monitor your errors. Like if you have failed purchase order, you will monitor on, if this is a IDOC, this is a document type is IDOC, so we will monitor into WE03. Then we will check in CIG under transition tracker. Also if the network has some error, so we will under network the deviation, will how to approve that deviation, we will check into that ARIBA network. So we will help you to monitor also how to resolve the issue, where you can go and check what is the proxy, where you have to see under SRT money, how can you go into check what are the payloads, how to download that payload, how can you compare that payload. Everything we will help you and to understand the commerce automation and supply chain collaboration. Then contract management, so this is a clause library actually. And what are the different agreement types, master data, master agreement, then you have under that master agreement you have different contract sub agreements. So the document creation part is important. So this clause library, outline agreement, how to create these things, uh, Akshay will help you to understand how to create those things. So this document is important, and how to create a approval flow for that, how to signing DocuSign will configure. So everything again we will have reports for that. Every module we have reporting. So we will help you to create public reports, prepackaged reports, how to read that prepackaged reports, how to create a public reports from that prepackaged reports. And then buying, how to add these catalogs. Under these catalogs we will have different carousels and line items, landing pages. So everything we will help you. Then we have this admin related activity, your like how to add these things. And these are some basic understanding, not the basic only, but we will help you in the deep how you as a consultant you will go to the any organization, or if you have you have to give any interview, we will help you to understand how to answer these questions. And for that reason, these modules we will divide it. That's why we have divided these two model within the two different consultant. So Akshay will help you to understand contract and guided buying. I will take upstream and commerce automation, supply chain and CIG module. Okay.
Yes, yeah, I have one more questions here.
Yeah.
So if you say like a reporting, if you say in BRIM, RIR is the mandatory reporting tool over here. If you see in ARIBA, what is the mandatory reporting tool we are using for in ARIBA? Any separate
So
tool
actually,
is there?
no. Actually, in Ariba we have itself one reporting platform. I'll show you one second. So there is like we don't have any different tool, we don't require even that. So that is actually under this module only we have all the reporting and all these things. We will only use the pre-packaged reports, and from there we will create the reports. And if you want to advanced reporting and you want some uh, comparative comparison within your ERP level reports, then you can use the API and all these things. For that reason, it is Ariba also help you to understand how to create those other reporting purpose. So like here it is already, if you see,
Mhm.
pre-packaged reports. So
Okay.
these are the by default. So we have for catalog management reports, we have for contracts reporting, we have for sourcing reporting, we have for SLP reporting. So this is the requisition report, your P2P reports. So and this is your supply SLP related reports. If you open this, under this you have many report like different. It is based on your commodity, it is based on your like summary, it is based on your line item, it is based on your spend. So from here you can take a basic landing page and basic of that reports, and from that you can add your fields, like if you have to add delivery date, if you have to add event date, so that kind of dates or any other fields you can add here. So for that reason you have to select the facts. For that there is a different facts. So on that facts level you have to add those, and then you can create a report from that. So this is the pre-packaged reports, and from this pre-packaged reports we will create our public reports. So what in public reports we will send these reports on every quarterly or fortnightly. So you want to send automatically, so you can make that report as a public. So every month or quarter it will send back to your team. Even you can make a this kind of, one second, so this kind of graph also you can add here. So you can also add the reports from your dashboard also. You can manage your dashboard. You will see all the things like for sourcing, SLP, everything. This is actual homepage for source Ariba. So here under this procurement you have SLP, you have sourcing, you have contract, your procurement, invoicing, supplier management, supplier risk, also catalog management. So all these modules we have. So from here you can understand how things will be for sourcing. What are the events you have created for the entire 12 months, how many RFPs it is in draft, preview, open, pending selection, completed, RFI, RFP, auctions, how many auctions you have created, what are the surveys you have created, for production, how many auctions you have created, what are the tasks under you, what needs to be approved and what needs to be reviewed. So all these tasks will be managed from here. If you see these your events, these are events you have created. This is in draft, this is in pending selection, this is active actually. So these kind of things you have already projects owner wise reports, you have active projects status reports, you have saving reports, you have baseline spend report. So these are the reports. You have some notification, you will get the notification on your email also. Here also you will get the notification. You can you can also add some if you want to add something, you can add the content from here. You want to add something or you want to rearrange. So anything you can this dashboard you can manage. Under manage you have administrator for sourcing, you have administration for P2P, you have administration for SLP. So what are the admin, how what are the things for sourcing module? We'll do the data import export for master data. We'll import our master data, company code, accounting information, everything. The data will be managed here. Your commodity codes, your certificate types, your mo- like all the master data, whatever the master data we here, that is a standard master data. We can say this is a standard master data. But if we have any custom field, so that needs to be added, and you have to manage that these things. So for that reason you have to manage that as a enumeration. Under enumeration you will you have to add that, because that custom field will be the under this enumeration. So if you have, if you see this contracts dot integration that document category, so this is my custom field. So for that I have value WK contract, quantity contract. So this value I have imported from here. So these are my custom fields which I have created additional apart from the standard master data. So likewise, if you have different things, so you can import those data, those custom fields also you can create your integrations, whatever the CIG integration, how to integrate, and from here how you will going back to CIG. So how to monitor the CIG, what are the integration projects you have created. We will help you to understand each and everything, because we have the access for this realm. You also get access for that realm, and you will do the practice on this. We will help you to understand how to create this integration project, because this is a CIG, this is a spend management gateway, and under this we will create a different sourcing integration project for sourcing, SLP, commerce automation, supply chain collaboration. How to understand what is this. So this is, I can, if I from here only I can understand what is this module. So this is with with the product it's sourcing, this is with the P2P, this is with the network. So you'll understand what is the product of that, what is the add-on, how to add this add-on, cloud connector, why these important things for integration. So your transition tracker, what are the transitions you have done today. So all the things, if you see this the supplier synchronization, this is failed, how to go and check what is the error for that, these things. So you'll see how to monitor and how to resolve this issue. So if you see, this document is completed, so this document has been sent. This payload, you if you see here, so this has been earlier it is in error, later on it is completed, so that error has been gone. So how to resolve this, how to monitor this payload, how to track your all the things, what are the document types, not only related with the supplier but your order related, purchase order related, order confirmation related. So all the PO, all the things you will monitor from here. So today we haven't created any purchase order, so that's why it is not showing here. So but related with your SLP, this has been things. So like how to create a network configuration, purchase order related, and other module related. One second. So we have all the things with us, like network rules, what are the things for purchase order, how to configure this purchase order into network, what are the key features required, what are the add-ons and other things we have to follow, what is the document type, what is output type for that. So we will help you, because see, ECC access, we anyone, you will not get from anyone, but we have the screenshot for that, because ECC access, it is not easy to give you right now. And for that reason we have all the videos, all the screenshots, and we will explain you in a depth, because each and every, currently almost we have given the training for earlier you, there is a lot of batch we have taken. Each and every student or consultant will be in touch with us, they will call us, because they want to some help to understand if there is something document has been failed, they don't understand what needs to be configured. So we will help you in that area also. We will do the discussion with the our student and with our consultant. So this is not only the case where we will explain, we have the documents for that, we have video recordings for that, even we have standard documents, as well as the our own projects where we have implemented the modules like SLP, sourcing, commerce automation, supply chain collaborations. So those modules where we have already implemented the projects are gone live, and customer is doing now their own things. So that configuration documents with us, and we will help you to understand these configurations. So how to what are the integration steps, and what are those, so everything we will help you. So these to understand the cross reference parameters, how to add in CIG, what are these tables, why this is important, and for any integration projects, how we will add these things. So not only the template level, or one side, like one side means only buyer understanding, high level understanding, that is not here. Like we will explain in depth, we have the access, you will do the your, you can also create your own templates. If you want to see our template, it will not open in easy way, this will take a time, and you will see lot of more than 100 templates, or more than 200 templates our student has created, till date. So they will every time they will do the practice, they will come here, they will access this login, they will do the practice, they will create their own templates. If you see, these are the templates, the pages. If I want to show you, more than 40 pages, and in one pages it is almost 50 plus templates. So that you can calculate. So these much of templates we have created, our student are doing practice on that. If you see this different owner of that, and this is the folders they will added their templates to easy access. They will do the practice on that. So like, if don't feel you are new to Ariba, and you have lot of things to be learn here. So we have, as a training partner, we are just giving you all the modules. It is your choice for which module you have understand more and you want to focus on that. So you can go for all the modules. You can learn all the modules, you will understand end to end of Ariba. Then you can focus which module you want to go for. Like, if you have compatible with the sourcing and SLP and supply chain collaboration, focus on these three module only, don't go for entire module. Even we will tell you, but first you can understand all this module, then you can choose your comfortable module, where you will be the expertise, you want to be expert in this module. So if you have if you learn the integration, you learn the understanding on the supply chain collaboration module, you think I can very interesting on this module, so you can focus later on. After the our sessions, you have all the recordings, all the documents. So go with that things. So whenever you want to give the interviews, we will help you to understand how to prepare the interviews. Even in our sessions, we will tell anyone, every student, that you can note down the questions. These are questions we'll ask in interviews. So these are the points where we can any interview will highlight the points, how to answer that question. So how to tricky questions, dependency, and other approval flows, conditional approval flows, they will ask that kind of question. So we'll help you in that area also. Anyone have any issue, sorry, any doubt, or any points needs to be clear? Hello?
Hi,
Hello.
Rajeshan.
Yeah, one by
Uh,
one by yeah.
yeah, regarding SAP Ariba certification, do you assist in that regard?
Yes, we will provide you. See, we are giving the training in that way only. We will tell you what the benefits of and what are the key features of that module, and how to prepare for the even see, even from market we have the certified consultant, and we have also the dumps for that, but we will never share directly that dumps with you. First you have to understand the module, first you want to understand the basic of that particular module, you have to practice on that module. And then if you want to prepare for the examination, we will share some dumps to practice how questions will ask. And if you focus on your current like, there is a current features every quarterly or fortnightly, Ariba has releasing some new features. So based on that entire features, Ariba will ask the questions. So you, you have to be prepared for all the features, earlier features and new features. So based on that, the certification exam will be done by SAP. So we will give some idea about the new features also, how to check that, and how to you have, if you have anyone have connect access, you will create your own access for connect p user id you can create. You will go and download some documents, what latest features Ariba will be for next year. If you go and check the Ariba calendar, they will share you the next year what are the features on October release. So now this is October month. Now in this month, Ariba has released some features, so you will go and check what are those features Ariba has released in these features. Next features then they will release in March. Every third month, 3 months or 6 months, they will releasing some features. So you will go and check what are the features. Yes, Nagarjan, you are
Okay.
asking.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. We'll help you, Praveen. Don't worry about that. Even if for the certification also, we have the like, not only the dumps, but we have the confidence from if you took this training, and once you do the tasting and you do practice, you will understand 80% of concept. and the 20% will help you with the dumps, because don't go directly for the dumps if you want to crack just the certification, but you understand the basic of that module, you will definitely 80% of uh, this subject expertise you will understand, because that is more easy to understand any certification questions.
Yeah. So Radhesham, just want to add here to answer Praveen's question. So Praveen, in Ariba we have total 6 certifications. Okay. So this training is focused on all of them. Okay, I want to tell you all of them, because if you are directly taking the certification from any of the things, so they are majorly focusing on theoretical aspects. But unlike them, we are more focusing on the practical aspects also. Okay, and there are plenty of participants who have already cleared the certifications taking our training. So majorly prominent certifications are Ariba sourcing and Ariba procurement. So most of them will go for that one. I'll be sharing you separately the list of certification which are there. So whichever you want, nobody will go for clearing all the 6 certifications. Okay, so do for 1 or 2 certifications initially, then slowly you can increase. And Radhesham is going to help you out all aspects of that one. Even post training also, we are going to create the WhatsApp group. In that one, every participant is going to be the part of WhatsApp group as well. So we'll be helping you to answer the questions. So this is not like after the training we are going to leave you. So this is going to be long term relation if at all somebody is going to enroll for the training. Yeah, Radhesham, sorry to interrupt you
Yeah,
here.
no,
Yeah.
no worries. Yes, anyone else? I hope
Thank you.
Praveen,
Thank you
your
very
doubt
much.
or your query, any other?
Radhesham,
Yeah.
Hello, Ravikant.
Yes, Mohammed, just 2 minutes. Nagarjan, after Nagarjan, you can ask your question.
Okay, please.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank
So
you.
I have a couple of questions here.
Okay.
First one is overall I have 12 years of experience,
Okay.
mostly into SAP MM end user and then as a service consultant.
Okay.
So in my organization recently they have implemented Ariba. So
Mhm.
I'll be part of Ariba service testing all that. So
Okay.
how this course will be effective for me in my current role? And
Okay.
so this is my first question. And my second question is, during this course, will I get access to SAP ECC and Ariba for testing or for any uh, you know for practice sessions? Will be getting access. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, Coming to your first point, currently you're working, means as a MM consultant, and you got opportunity to work on Ariba things, correct?
Yeah,
So I just want to,
Ariba. Sorry,
yes,
Ariba recently implemented by the service-based consultant.
yes, yes,
Okay.
I understand. Means
Yes.
consultant who are from a different organization
Yes. Yes.
implemented, but which module they have implemented, means I just want to
Uh,
understand so I can answer your question.
no, I'm not sure. I have
Okay.
zero
So
knowledge in Ariba.
okay, so there is a just I have explained 4 to 5 modules like sourcing, SLP, contract management, P2P, guided buying, commerce automation, supply chain collaboration. So these are the modules. So where some part is like sourcing, SLP, contract, these are the upstream modules. Commerce automation and supply chain, these are the network modules. So it will come under P2P, so downstream also. So there is a downstream module like P2P, guided buying and catalog management. So under this means these are the we can say these are the downstream module. So which module they have implemented, you have to understand first. So based on that module, like if they have implemented sourcing, so we have the sourcing access for you. uh, we don't have ERP level access, because ECC and S4 access earlier we will giving to the student, but we face a lot of challenges to recover that our ERP. That's why we have stopped the giving access to student. Also, we haven't take recently we have stopped to get the access for ECC, and even we are not sharing the screen for any ERP, because that is actually we already did some like we have faced some lot of challenges in that. Iraj will explain you why we have stopped that. But don't worry about like you don't have access for ECC, you want to practice.
So what documents currently we have and what experience we have, we will tell you what configurations you have to do in ECC or S4. And as a consultant, functional consultant, that is not your job to do that activity. You don't have need to go and directly put the whatever the configuration steps and you are doing. You are a functional consultant, you are the monitoring part for configurations, you will just explaining the what needs to be done. See, integration will be done by three different teams. So like some activity will be basis team, so you just need to tell them the basis team, these are the activity which you have to perform. So what are those activity, we will explain you. So that is a basis team activity. Then your ABAP team, because the configuration part and there is some additional bapis and baris, we have to create some customization of program. So that needs to be configured by a base ABAP team. So that ABAP team, if you're a if MM consultant and still you don't want to go and edit some you don't need to add some master data, you don't want to download the master data, for that reason if you have the knowledge you can do. Because lot many people have don't have knowledge about MM also, but still they are working into integration, because they will be the consultant, functional consultant. What they will do, they will tell the people to write people that I want these reports, like, you can download and give me that reports based on the steps whatever configuration we did. We just go, we will tell them, just give me the we will doing review for that configuration. So we are giving the steps only. We are even I am since 10 plus years I am doing integration projects. Now almost for supply chain collaboration I did two. SLP have a lot many, even I don't remember the number for SLP sourcing, commerce automation. Earlier there is a Snap also. Even I have worked on Snap also. Nowadays DSN also introduced. So I have started working on DSN also. Guided buying also have worked. Integration projects also I have completed. For contract management, I have less knowledge because I haven't worked on much into contract. But whenever I'm doing only Ariba part. I'm doing only my part, not I'm going to configure the ECC system. I'm not doing that. If I though I can do that, but that is not my job. I'm not a techno functional consultant. If you want to be a part of the techno functional consultant, then you can do that. Is your key means that is your benefit. So if you want to do, you can do. But as a functional consultant, you don't require the ECC access. You can just understand what is the core feature of ECC, sorry, CIG, for which module what configurations we have to do, for SLP what we have to configure, for ECC sorry, supply chain collaboration what we have to configure, for sourcing what we have to configure, for guided buying, P2P, catalog management, how to customize these things, we will help you. So you can focus into that area. We have screenshot, we have the documents, we have standard document as well as the project related documents we have. And you have access for the sourcing, SLP, contract management, P2P. You have access here. You can do as much as practice you want to do, because we will from first day we will provide you the access. So Iraj will explain you
Yes, yes.
what access we will provide.
Yes, Radhesham. So, Nagarjan. So the thing here is like we'll be providing the complete SAP Ariba realm. So which is having all the features, like it's not like just a view kind of access or end user kind of access. So it's a consultant level based access. So where you can do the complete configuration right from upstream. Upstream means everything we are covering: sourcing, approval processes, catalog configurations, proper catalog configurations and approval process. Everything Radhesham is going to show you in the same realm, and the same realm access will be given to you in full access. Okay, there won't be any restrictions will be there for you. Okay, the same thing goes with SLP also, and downstream complete contracts and everything, and also guided buying full access will be getting to you, and CI, SSC supply chain collaboration and commerce automation. So complete access as a Ariba consultant. You can see the screen of Radhesham right now. So
Yes.
this whole realm access will be providing to you. It has all the access with a full features. Yeah.
So these are all the modules you have admin access, not the just a buyer access or some restricted access. You have sourcing, contract, procurement, invoicing, SLP, supply risk also, catalog management also, and you have admin access. If you see, if you click on any admin role, you will go and check all the tabs for admin, data import export, integration related access, you have master data related configurations, you have customization related access, you have reporting, you have user creation or user manager also. So you have supplier related access also, commodity code, you have data import export related all the activity, you have core admin access also. So
Yeah.
this is the
Right.
admin access you will get. So you can also create your own template. You don't have like we will create templates for you and you just want to taste on that. No, nothing like that. From scratch you will create your own template. So this is the path for create a template from scratch. So this template creation part will be open for you. As much as templates you want to create, you can create. We are not forcing anyone. You can create only one template or two templates. It is based on your capability. If you want to create multiple templates, you can test. As much as testing you can do. So if you see, lot many people are doing the testing and they are creating their own templates. They are testing that things. So this access,
Rajesh,
yeah.
Rajesh, just a minute. So template means in one sentence, how can you define what exactly it is?
See, in upstream module like sourcing, SLP, contract module, these are the template based approach. Because if you want to create any sourcing projects like RFP, RFI, auction, negotiation for that, so for that reason you have to create an event. And what fields, what questions or what content you have to add in that event, so that you have to create in template. So that template form you have to create. So for that reason there is approval flow, there is a team members, there is a rules, there is a content. So everything in under that. So you are deciding what rules you have to set, what content you have to add, what questions you have to add, what kind of formula you have to add. So that all things you have access for that. So that's why templates we will use. And that feasibility you have under this sourcing, SLP and contracts. Now once you understand how to create template for sourcing have different like features. Like sourcing is, it is related with the negotiation part, it is related with the quotation part, it is related with your suppliers. Again we have different module for supplier qualification, sorry, supplier registration part, supplier qualification, supplier performance, supplier preferred supplier status. For that reason also we have certification for suppliers. You know that there is lot many suppliers have ISO certificates, there is a compliance certificate, there is a technical certificates. So those certificate will be, we will collect from suppliers. So there is a validity for that suppliers, how that validity for we will monitor. So under SLP if you see, we will create a supplier request, we have registration, we have qualification, we'll do the negotiate, sorry, we will do the performance for that. And if you go and check what are the supply, this is the supplier request we have created. So this kind of questions, this term conditions, this sections we will add. What is the type of that supplier, what are the engagement, company name, if you see company address, primary contacts, categories, previous experience. So they will add. And we will go and check what are the, this is the 360 view of that particular suppliers. So how to add these contacts, how we will invite that supplier, what are the ERP related data, what we data we have synced to ERP, so the data we will see here. So this kind of things. So for that reason we have this supplier request. So for that reason we have template. Again, supply registration template we have two parts, one is external means and internal, how to create these templates. So these are the questions which we will ask to suppliers, like for general information, account group, full name, company code, accounting information, reconciliation account, payment method, payment terms. So all this information we have in different form. So there is a, this answer type should be different for that question. So we as a consultant we will decide how to add these questions, what are the answer type for that questions, what are the condition for that template, what are the visibility condition, what are the other conditions for that, what are the approval flow, how we will design this approval flow. So all these things we have to we have to do on that template. So the template will provide that solution to build up this kind of, yeah.
So Radhesham, so sorry, Praveen. So to answer your questions in one word, it's a standard reference document. I can say it's a standard reference document, which defines the business processes and set of rules. That's it, which will be helpful for us in buying and selling process. In short,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So I have created one template for contract. I assume that. So can I use the same template for other purposes?
Means what reason means what other
No.
purpose?
For example, if the same type of contract or something, I do. Uh,
Yes, yes, yes.
okay.
Multiple times you can use. Means we have
Oh,
created one contract from that template. Now you want to create one more contract from. So once you create one template, it means you can create as much as contract from that template because that is a base document for you.
okay.
Using that
That's
base
what I.
document, you can create multiple contract.
Okay, okay. So with minor modifications. Okay.
Yes, minor modification. If you want to change something, some rules or approval flows, you want to add some questions additional, so you can do that kind of things. So that is a template will provide you means approach. So that in like you can modify that template. I'll show you how template looks like, so you better understand. One second. So this is the full template actually. So one second. Let me go back. So this is not the right template. So this is the template actually. So if you see here, the document is created sourcing project for reverse auction Lakshmi Auto. So we will edit this template. We'll create. If you see the versions number created, this is the rule auction format. So what are the different auction term format? Dutch auction. What is Dutch auction? Japanese auction. What is English type? What are the template format? Supplier eligibility criteria. What is this? So envelope rules. How we will create the envelope bidding, timing rules for that reason. So bidding rules. So it looks like once you understand the template creation part, you will create a easy event. So how to create the events, these are the settings for that rules. So you are deciding what rules you have to configure, what content you have to add. Here they haven't added. So here we will add the section, table section, question, requirement. Here we will create the line items, what are the formula, cost terms. So we will deciding. So that is our duty as a consultant. We are doing this activity, select price, quantity, extended price. Here we will add the term formula. How to create this formula, we have the approach like price into quantity. Now we have to add one more cost term, and you have to create the formula for that. So these kind of settings we have to do as a consultant. So for sourcing we are doing this kind of things. Now you have created one template, now you have to test that. So you will go and create one event for that purpose. So how to create that event? One second, let me revert this template. So from here you will create the event, testing event, anything. So under that there is a full project, there is a quick project types. So you will create your template, auction, RFP. So like if you see here, this types is like what is this full project, what is this quick project, event type. If you select auction, so whatever the templates I have under this auction, so you if you see this Japanese reverse auction arcade demo. So this is my template. So I have created this template. So I'll select this template because for my purpose I have created. So lot many people have created auction related templates. So they will do the practice on this template. If you see, let me select some. Okay. So this is the name. We'll explain you everything later on. That is our duty. So here you will select the timing when you want to publish that event, what are the bidding rules, what are the percentage wise, or these things, nominal amount you want, or you want by market feedback, how you are going to say that. You will add your team members under this. You want some reviewers, some approvals, some suppliers. You will add from suppliers from here. You will how to register that supplier. You will how to add new suppliers under this, how to invite earlier suppliers. So based on our requirement, we will search the supplier name and we will add into that event. So under one roof we will invite multiple suppliers for that particular material. If I want to buy laptop, so what I'll do, I'll create a laptop, I will make a event, I'll add suppliers. I'll create one line item. Under that, I'll say this is the specification of that particular laptop. I want this kind of Apple laptop, 1 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk. So all the specification for that particular laptop. So once I prepare that, I will flow that inquiry. So what will happen? That information will be sent back to suppliers for all suppliers, whatever suppliers I have selected from here. So what happened? I have added these three suppliers. So now I have created one line item here. Under this, I have created one line item for laptop. So I'll put the quantity for that. I have formula for this. So what are the things for this? And I can say this is the my event. So how to add these things and how your events looks like. So this information will send to the supplier. So then you'll do the negotiation. So how your auction will be looks like. So if you go and check here earlier auctions which we have already uh, done for our student, your our student is doing these things like our earlier people's like pending selection. Let me open any existing auction, how auctions will look like, how look and feel for that auction. Let me see people if, see. So no one has submitted the pricing for this one second. See here, someone has given the pricing. See, if you see the negotiation, once we have auctions, that price has been starting from here. This Vikrant Bharat material has been given this price. The Vikrant Bharat material has given 400. Then Subbu training has given the 20 USD. So this kind of pricing we will collect from suppliers. This is a negotiation. This is the comparison sheet for your suppliers. If you see this laptop item, IT equipments, under that we have HP laptop. The quantity for that laptop is 20. The price for that, this is $20 and this is has given the $1. So this call formula, it is automatically, if you see 20 into 1 is 20, this 20 into 20 is 400. So all these formulas, line item, quantity, we will create on templates. We will decide how our formula looks like. If I want to add tax related information like GST information, I want to transportation cost, I want add insurance cost, I want add something. So those formula we will create here. So we will add from the template level. So this is our actual page for auction. So this is your supplies, what are the invited, what are participated, these supplies are not participated, your discovery supplies, this is Ariba feature different. And your report, actually you will see event report you can download from here. So all the reporting for supply particular event I'm talking about. So how many suppliers you have invited, how many accepted, how many bids they have done, how many bid deleted, what are the line items, these two line items they have created. So then this is the report for this event, this scenario. So we'll create the scenario, what are this scenario, why it is important, awarding purpose. So P2P P2O cycle, how we will create this. So all these things, message, how many supply you have, only event related message. If any suppliers has responding you something about any doubts or something, if they will send you the rather they will send you separate email, they will create message from here only. You can also send a supplier message to supplier. If you see here, it is now it is disabled because auction has been closed. You can also compose the message for supplier. You no need to go to your email box and you can send. So this is the features for these kind of things for sourcing. Then you have SLP, then you have contract module. All these three modules are template based. Rest like catalog management, all these things they have separate these things, like they have their own forms and these things we have to create different things.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you.
Yeah, anyone else?
Mohammed, you are asking something?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, Radhesham. This is Mohammed here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I could not connect the demo session, so I got
No
a
worry.
little late to join. So my basic question is, Radhesham, like Hello.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, yeah. My basic question is like, I see, I'm actually SRM consultant, and I'm also attended one time ARIBA session also before, along with Manoj.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Previously, long
Okay.
time back.
Yeah, yeah. So my concern last time was like I could not get the knowledge to go on to the project or something. It was like end user sort of thing. But I want in-depth knowledge this time. I'm expecting because I already into Ariba project now. So I
Mhm.
am expecting something where I can involve in the implementation project.
Correct.
So
Correct.
can I expect something from this session? That is my basic question because I'm not just learning point of view as to start my career. I'm already into my career and I have to get into involved in the project with
Mhm.
my potential of knowledge. You got me right? With a full of potential, not like just
Correct.
Yes,
learning the
Mohammed.
course.
Yes, Mohammed. You see, what the concept.
Which module you are currently working means which module you are into?
Initially, we are SLP sourcing and contracting.
Okay. So upstream module you are configuring. So you
Yeah,
want to
and later we are
understand
also going for catalog. Sorry, please.
catalog. Okay, downstream later on you are going to configure. So basically, right now the implementation is going on, and you are the part of that team, and you want to
Yes.
understand what is the SLP, what are the sourcing, and what are the contract module, and you want to understand the CIG integration for all these three. Correct?
Yeah, I want like as is to be and how we can configure, how we can have to upload the master data. You know, right? How we get the requirement and based on that, how we have to
Correct. So
map
you
those things to the business requirement to the
correct.
system.
See,
Okay.
any project there is a approach like activate methodology we will follow. Someone's using Snow, someone using Jira to activities. So here we will help you to understand what is the Ariba standard activate methodology. So from where initial from scratch, what questions you have to, what is as is process, what is the to be process, what are the blueprint signing, what are the different phases for your project. So we will involve you in that like we will explain you how your projects is going on, what needs to be done in that phase. So what are the questions you need to ask in as is process, for sourcing what questions you have to ask, for SLP what questions you have to ask, then how to once you gather that information, how you're going to create your template, what are the questions you are adding into that template, what are the field to field mapping for that, what are the integration parts for that, or how to create the templates for them, and how to monitor your entire integration cycle, and everything we're going to help you. Because see, the project is from the scratch. If you learn from scratch, you will understand what is the concept of Ariba, I mean sourcing, SLP, and contract. And then you are approaching as a functional consultant, you are doing your activity as SRM because you are a technical person. So you'll understand, you will, if you just want to understand the basic understanding on SLP part, I don't want to go into deep that as a concern, like from like me, I'm a functional consultant, I will create my templates and all these things. But you can just understand how to create the template, what are the mappings, if your consultant is doing that. But still you can also understand, because I'm also learning the techno functional role. I just want to be a part of a technical part, but I am not doing the technical configuration, but I know what configurations I have to do. So likewise you also do how to create the templates, what are the mappings, what are the transitions rules for that, what are the key features I have to add in that template, how my supplier is registering, what are the questions I have asked, how my master data has an Ariba I have to upload, how I'll manage my master data, what are the auto files and what are the manual files we have to load. So these things, from where we can take our master data, what are the applications related configuration, what are the global settings, what are the certificates they have to upload. Like for integration project also we will help you. So
Okay.
all these three modules along with the integration for SLP, I'll explain you everything. Sourcing, I'll give the steps, I'll show you what are the common settings for all the module. Like you can do for any module, like for you, if you are doing integration for sourcing, SLP, commerce automation, P2P. Once you done some standard settings, there is some common settings for all the integration. Like up to global settings, we have to do the common settings like certification update, add-on installation, cloud connector, RFC destination, port definition, logical system. So all these things are common for each and every integration projects. If once you done that, you no need to do for again for sourcing, if you have implemented SLP earlier. So what are these, then we have to do only for the application specific related configuration. So we will help you to how to configure that, what are the basic requirement, hardware requirement, software requirement, what are the key roles you required for any implementation. So like authorization objects, your T codes, your configuration steps, because you did already for SRM, then you will understand easily. If I share the documents, if you learn twice, you will understand these are the steps I have to follow, that's it. So but basic things, if you go to the sourcing, if you go to the SLP, if you go to the contract, then that part you will not understand, because that is again there is a mapping for that, because field to field mapping, if you have company code, company name in your ERP, so there is some fields I have to create in SLP also, along with the field to field mapping, the name for that field I have to put in my Ariba also, in template also we have to put that mapping for that. So these kind of things, and we will share you the mappings also, what are those standard mapping, default mappings we have, uh, everything we will share with you, don't worry about that. So Mohammed, I think you should part of this training, because already your project has been started, and if you want to be a part of from scratch, definitely we'll start with the sourcing and SLP initially, and along with the following with the directly for the CIG integration, because contract part will be taken by Akshay, so he will conduct later on after me, he will take the.
So I'm expecting this to be a professional way training. That's what I just
Yes, yes,
like as you
Mohammed,
said, and yeah, because sorry,
Mohammed, I
Araj,
want to tell you, no, 1 second, Mohammed, I want to tell you here. Okay, most of our participants right now are working in SAP Ariba, or they are going to be aspirants of them. Okay, or if they are not working, also they are not the freshers. Okay, because we filter out the participants. If we take everyone, there will be a batch of 50 or 60 participants. But we don't want that one, because you see what happens is like they'll not understand. I'll just tell to them. I personally have a counseling with most of them who are freshers. They want to learn Ariba, but I'll say there's no point you're learning Ariba because you don't know what is procurement process. So don't worry about this one. The participants are also going to be equally relevant with you, and if they're not working in Ariba, they are working in some other SAP modules. They are having good experience and good understanding. So this training is going to be a very professional training. I can assure you 100%. After this training, you can be working in your own project in a very better way. Okay, there are many participants who has lot of gap in their Ariba working project. So for that reason only they are coming here to fill the gap, and we are going to justify them in 100%. Okay, that is the assurance, you can take it from my end. Yeah, nothing
yeah,
to worry on
I,
this.
as I said before, because I have already had taken training with Manoj before, and
I think which year you have taken it, which year?
I think near 3 years back, I think 2-3 years back,
No, not 2 3 years, I think so you have taken before 2020.
2020. Is it?
Yes, yes,
I didn't
yes,
remember
because
exactly.
that
Yeah,
time there
3
was
years.
no CIG. There was no CIG. Yeah, we are using ITK. We are giving the training in ITK and
No,
CI
no, no.
9.
It was on CAG only. He told on CAG also, but
Oh, he told on
uh,
CIG. Okay, no, not an issue. Even his training was also that time very much in demand, because I was personally there whenever the course contents have been designed. I'm also an SAP consultant, so we used to design the course content in a way for that particular moment. Definitely, those that is going to be this one. But anyways, now Radhesham is pretty much associated with us. He is a very very experienced consultant. Okay, he is also a solution architect. So don't worry, and he'll be very happy to answer your any sort of queries in a very friendly manner. Okay, so nothing to worry on that part. So this
uh,
is going to,
and the thing is like, yeah. The thing is like, you are covering latest modules of Ariba,
of
like you
course,
are
yes, yeah.
classical. So because we now Ariba has
Guided
moved
buying
to
also,
guided
we are
sourcing.
guided sourcing also we are
Guided
covering.
sourcing also option we have already that templates. Will tell you how to enable the guided sourcing templates, how to do that events. So those, this is only a demo system. So might your these things like will slow for guided sourcing, but we will help you to test that. And you also you have to test the guided sourcing, because until and unless you will not learn the classic sourcing, you will not understand the guided sourcing also. So first you have
Yeah.
to understand the classic sourcing, you have to create your template, and same template you will use for the guided sourcing, because you don't need to create different template for guided sourcing.
And you will be getting the knowledge of ECC and S/4HANA integration,
That will
how
be,
we have to do the mapping and all those things, integration with
yes, yes,
how
yes, for
the,
sure. And to support that one, we are also providing extra videos on that one.
because we have ECC now, we are integrating with ECC now. Later part, this has to be moved to S/4HANA also. So both the things I
See,
have to learn.
honestly, I'm saying, Muhammad, there is not much difference between ECC and S4HANA. In terms of integration, I'm talking about. The most of the steps are going to be the same. Yeah, some of the field mappings are going to be changed. But you see, if you learn how to do it in ECC, you can do it in S4 also. And vice versa
Yeah,
again. Okay. So, and our course
that,
contents, to let you know, our course contents are going to be the most latest one, and we include everything. A lot of course contents we have included. We have added commerce automation, supply chain collaboration, guided buying, complete thing, guided sourcing, SLP. Every part of SAP Ariba is being covered here. Okay, no
the,
other people are covering the way we are covering over here. Okay,
and the thing
so
is, when I'm in this client place here, it is not like my responsibility only this like that. Actually, when I'm in a product-based company or client-based,
mhm.
except few like basis work and all those things, they expect everything from us. It's not like I'm a
Correct.
functional or technical,
Agree,
because
agree,
when
totally agree.
I'm
If
at
you
a
are working in
product-based company as a client place, they don't agree with me that okay, I can do only functional work. Okay, they will say that simply you're not capable. That's it. Oh, you're not capable of doing this work. Simply they will tell this.
No,
So
no, no,
it's
not again.
like
If you are an SI, that's really going to
that's
be
why
because
helpful.
I
that's why
have
that's why
the point here
you
for me is like I have to be aware of most of the available functionalities in Ariba in a better way. Actually, it's not like I as an end user or something just overview of the basic
No, no,
things.
no, 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 no.
So
so
I'm
that's why
expecting
this
something.
techno
In the,
functional.
yeah, please. Rajan sir.
Yes. So that's the
I'm
that
sorry. Yeah.
yes, your role should be a techno functional, because you are working in a product based organization. So there they might will expect from you that you can also do
Because
you can
yeah,
create
I should be knowing
build,
what are APIs, which API I should
correct, correct.
use, how to map the API, how can I
API
integrate the API.
API test level
Uh,
we didn't get access to API things. I just want to clear you, because API if you want to API things and your we will tell you what are the related fields for APIs, like we have ICM, integration configuration manager. From there we have
yeah.
to take that fields, and then you can go to the, because API has different portal, you have to go and search that whatever the field for that, and then you can create your own reports for that, or you can create your own fields for that. So that is API is different thing. But for that reason, what fields you have to capture, like if you have to enable this feature and you want to add this and that, so that field or that feature we will tell you from where you can you have to capture, and when you have to create the key for that. So for that key generation, that field is important. So
Okay.
I'll explain you
And
that.
yeah, and the APIs also will be different for ECC and S4 also,
No,
right?
no.
Or it's,
API,
Yes.
API is a very generic concept, Mohammed. You see, API
Mhm.
will differ from one business process to another business process. We don't know which business process your company is going to
So
follow.
that is not a standard thing
Yeah,
actually. That
it's
is
not a
case to case.
standard thing. It's a very generic thing. Like if you're working in a
No, no,
product based company, that also manufacturing one, totally different kind of APIs. If you're working any service based industry,
Service based.
different kind of APIs. So APIs are very, very volatile. Means in terms of selection of APIs, you have to be very specifically understanding the business process. Then only you can do the selection of right APIs. But the process will be shown here by Radesha. Yeah, nothing to worry on that part.
maybe Raj, you understand my concern in a very better way, because As I told, I
Pretty
just gone through the training, yeah, before, and I'm
much.
expecting much more in-depth knowledge as
You'll be getting more than your expectations because Radhesham
yeah,
is very experienced consultant. Okay, he has not only into the consultancy but also into the training since a lot of batches he has covered, and all of our batches are like not with the freshers. Okay, people who are having more than 15 years of experience or 20 years of experience also attending our batches. So you can understand the level of their questions coming on, and we are addressing them in a very much better way. Okay, so our main purpose, the goal here is that like after this training you should able to onboard on any kind of project and do it in a hassle free fashion. So that is our main intention, and that's going to be fulfilled in your case also, Muhammad, I can say. Yeah, thank you
okay.
so much, guys. Is there anybody
Thank-
else who is having any queries, because we are having some other thing to carry on? uh
Anyone?
Anybody, Vaidi?
Uh, one quick question I have.
Yeah, Nagaraj.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you said, will not be having access in ECC, correct? So, also earlier you mentioned that you will be explaining how the data will flow from SAP to Ariba. So,
Hmm.
how will you explain that? And it's my doubt. I mean, without ECC,
Hmm.
how will you explain how the data is flowing from SAP ECC to Ariba? Can you please give a brief about?
See, for that reason, your question is like how data is flowing. So we have some best practice videos also with us, and we have documents for that. We have with the screenshot. We will explain you how data is flowing, because for any SLP integration, the your suppliers will be the bi-directional synchronization. So whatever the updates you are doing from Ariba side, so how they are synchronization, how data is updating in ECC or S4, how if you update something in ECC, that data is flowing back to Ariba. So that everything we have with the screenshot. Also we have videos for that, best practice videos also. And don't worry, the data what we are telling you, what screenshots we have and what videos we have, we will provide you all the access for that. And if you still, if you face something issue like you don't understand what needs to be do here, so you can reach out to us. We will help you to figure it out, what your issues, what is your concern. Because it is not like that once you get this training after 2 3 months you are be leaving this part. So whenever you will feel this issue, you will connect with Iraj and Sana. They will connect with us. We will have WhatsApp group also, and we will take a one on one call also. So don't worry about that. So if you go through these documents and training, then only we will understand. Because if I'm sure I cannot share you that, but still I can show you what documents and what details we have, and why we are saying that. Because actually I don't want to share that earlier, but let me share with let me show you what documents we have and how it looks like.
So Nagarjan, to tell you, you see,
One second.
ECC part is going to be a little bit tricky because last time we were giving the access for S4 HANA complete integrated realm. So, but the
Mhm.
problem was people are not using in a right way. So the documents are getting stuck over there, and they are following a different process. The whole realm was got stuck, and we got an intimation from SAP because the server has been taken by SAP. So if somebody is doing one thing wrong, the system will be stopped for everyone. So that is the first. So the thing here is like ECC part as a Ariba consultant for you in terms of integration is going to be very little part. Okay, configuration over there, because mostly the basis person is going to do that one. To support that one, we have a proper screenshot which Radhesham will be showing to you right away. Okay, I'm not here to justify the things, but we are doing the right way in order to proceed the training without any interruption.
So we have starting from your SLP process. We have what are the SLP process. Even we are SLP and sourcing we are showing into realm only. But for integrations we have all the screenshots, all the things. Even we have project plan, we have configuration documents, what are the templates, or what are the request template, qualification, performance template. We will show you the mapping for that. We have some best practice. I already told you best practice videos also with we have. And if you see, this is a video for SLP integration ERP to Ariba, and this is integration with Ariba to ERP. So These kind of videos we have not only for the sourcing SLP, we have for sourcing also. If I show you the, because we have we will explaining you in such a way where you can all practice all these things, but still you have this video along with our recorded session, whatever the session, every sessions will be recorded. So that recorded sessions also with you, and then these documents with you, configuration documents also, templates also, process flow also, for sourcing SLP, everything, every module, each and every module, like for supply chain collaboration also you have all the things. And for demo, I think demo recording for this, yes, we have here. Okay, so if you see, this is Ariba CIG enable CIG transitions for P2P also, sorry, uh, commerce automation. So this video is for that. We have already shared this SLP on our drive, all these documents already there. If you once you part of this team, so all the access for these documents you have, documents already there along with the like full access, there is no restriction, there is no limitations to access the document. We have like Ariba to ECC commerce automation flow. So this is the PO creation part, everything, how your PO will be flowing, how your document will be flowing. So this is almost explaining every each and every things. Like if you see PO creation part, how confirmation will be doing, from this is from ECC side, this is network configurations. If you see, so this explanation about network network rules, so order confirmation and all these things. So each and every part will be there. So till the invoicing and payment remittance, everything will be explained here. So how your document will be monitoring, how to create this invoice. So don't worry about that key, we don't have such, and we have the documents. If you see,
Right, right. It's a lifetime access
yes,
for all
and
the document recording.
so this document, if you see all the screenshot with the proper navigation, how to click, where we have to click, what needs to be done, what configurations you are doing, so what rules you are configuring. Even if I want to show you what are those transitions, so in Excel sheet we have added here. If you let me go up bit up. Okay, sorry. So I have network rules to be configured. So I have already we have added here those in separate Excel, we have added that rules. See, so this is the attachment related. So what are the attachment configuration will be provided by Ariba. So what are the roles? So global settings, so your CIG integration, so all the details like with the screenshot, like ERP, what ERP details you have to put, so what steps we are going to explain you. So each and every things will be here. Cross reference parameters, so those things, this is supply chain monitor page. So how we are going to monitor these things, so don't worry about the screenshot and document. It is like if you see purchase order collaboration transitions rules, though these are the transitions rules. What are the rules for the what are the cross reference configuration parameters, so everything will be here. And along with the screenshot, how to modify that, which rule, what documents we have to, what uh, fields you have to maintain for that. If you see, these are the fields like, so this is handy like for me, that I'll explain how to add that for header level text, what are the ship notice, what are the document types, everything will be here in this sheet. And your document is like, don't worry about this document, what are the configuration we are doing, what fields to be maintained. As a technical also, the like Muhammad, I think he is relevant to this, he'll understand what are the screenshot, why this EDI and all these things, how we are configured this purchase order output message, output control, uh, everything we have, what details we have to put, the table wise we have given. So if you go and run this program SPRO, you'll go to the this execute screen, you'll go to the IMG reference IMG, you'll go to the application, you will go to the purchase order, you will see the maintain parameters for purchase order. Under that you will find this table, you have to fill up this table, all the information. So if you go to that table, you will see all this information is implements enhancement, so how to include that, what are the ABAP roles, so how to enable this enhancement, how to edit that, how to display that, what are the assignment you have to add, how to conditional records you have to add, or how to company code, everything we have with the screenshot. Don't worry about the documentation and all these things, video recording. And apart from this, we have templates and all the things we will show you in the system only, in Ariba only we will show.
Okay.
Yeah. Praveen,
Praveen, Praveen, just to tell
Nagarjun,
you, yeah, we do accept the credit card also for the payment. So you can discuss with our business management team, okay, BDM, business development team. So whoever you are coming, so they'll be selling. But only for CIG part, we don't take it because you see, CIG is something after every module we need to, do the CIG activities. So that's really going to be tough. So as a whole course, we are not encouraging everyone to take the part of it. No, like I want only upstream or downstream or commerce automation or CIG. That would be difficult for us to manage it. So it's a complete course only you can take it. Okay, not the part of it. Okay, so of course we accept the credit card as well. So you can discuss with our team, those who are either Nilima, Sana, Samriddhi, or anyone from our team. They are going to discuss the payment terms and methodology for that. Okay, and for coming this one, next weekend onwards, from Sunday, we are going to start the batch. This is going to be the first session on the Sunday onwards. So please do the enrollment because today actually there were a lot of more participants supposed to join. Anyways, they said like we are going to send them the recordings. So we'll be starting the batch from Sunday onwards. That's going to be on 27th. Sorry, 28th. Okay, 28th is going to be the first session. Regularly, we're going to start the things. Okay, yeah.
and
It's
still if you have
going
any
to be
issue.
only on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, or
Only on the
no?
weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, because all are working professionals.
Yeah,
Only on
yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays, 7:30 to 10:30. So 6 hours in a week, we are going to cover it up. So that will going to take approximately 5 to 6 weekends. Yeah. So if at all you are having any queries, you can reach me out also. I'm going to put my number over here. Okay. So any sort of technical queries or anything administration related or anything. So I'm just putting my number here in the chat window. Uh, it is available on WhatsApp as well as direct call to India. Eight
Okay, Ayush.
0887822. Okay, this is my number, guys. So please note it down, and you can reach me out anytime between morning 7:30, 8 o'clock. You can say 8 to night 10 o'clock. Anytime I'm available. Okay, yeah. Is there anything else, guys? Yeah, Radhesham, you
Okay.
have something?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, team. Hope you
Thank,
will connect again. And thank you for your time and
thank you
patience.
so much, Radhesham. Really appreciate your patience and
Thank
knowledge
you, thank
sharing.
you,
I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, guys. And
thank you,
thank you,
thank you.
everyone. If any further queries, you can reach me out here on my WhatsApp or direct.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you, Radhesh.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everyone.
Radhesham.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Arash.
you.